EuroLeague basketball, where Cska Moscow slipped to a rare home defeat as they lost to Partizan Belgrade in their final game of the group stages. The Serbs edged a tight match by just 3 points, winning 66-63 to join Cska in the last 16. Our man Richard Van Portfleet was at the game.
The Cska that was little to play for coming into their match with Partizan. Ettore Messina's men having already qualified for the top 16 over a month ago. The situation couldn't have been more different for the side from Belgrade. Partizan needing victory to put them through to the next round. However, the home team didn't get off to the best of starts. Cska's shooting early on was wayward, allowing the visitors to move into the lead, with Slavko Varanec standing at 2 meters and 28 centimeters, proving to be a particular handful. The Armymen did have their moments, this 3-pointer from Planinic being one of them, as they'd go into the second quarter, trailing by 18 points to 14. Things did start to improve for Cska in the second. Cska-Partizan's here, putting the hosts into the lead for the first time. Partizan continued their good work in the paint, and right on the buzzer, they needed this basket to go into the half-time break with a slender 1-point advantage. Cska finally began to step up a gear in the third, as they managed to open up a sizable lead for the first time in the game. Erazam Lobrek was having a great game. He sank this triple here and would finish with a game-high 23 points. However, the side from Belgrade was still in with a chance of victory, as they trailed by just 2 points with 10 minutes to go. The final quarter could have gone either way, but in the end it was Partizan who wanted victory more, and they sealed their place in the top 16 by just the slenderest of margins. So Cska slipping to a 66 points to 63 defeat, and their third loss in their last 5 games.
Anyway, 40 minutes we didn't play a good game. Partizan seemed to be very ready for this game. It's unacceptable. Even that for us, anyway, we had already secured the first place, and unacceptable to play like that at home.
You want to defend your home court all the time. We've dropped a few here in EuroLeague, but the main thing is we want to get ourselves going into the top 16 on the positive note. Defend, especially our last home game being at home. We just tried to defend our home court. Today, Partizan just wanted a little bit more than we did.
Well, me personally, I always say that you learn more from a loss than you do from a win, because when you lose, you remember all the mistakes and all the, let's say, the bad things that you have done and what you could have done better. But when you win, they're kind of there, but they fade after a while. So yeah, I'm hoping this is like the last wake-up call for us to step up our game, to try to improve, because now come the real games, and now you really have to be sharp.
Jubilation for Partizan and their supporters as they qualify for the next round. Cska had made the top 16 weeks ago, and despite this setback, they'll still be one of the major contenders to win what would be a third EuroLeague crown in 4 years. This has been a far from vintage performance by the defending EuroLeague champions, who failed to stamp their authority for long periods against what was a spirited Partizan side who had it all to play for. While the Armymen can now look forward to what should be a very tough top 16 as they try to make what will be a record 7th successive Final Four appearance. Richard Van Portfleet, RT, Moscow.